Hi there guys, it's Ross at FoodTravelMusicLove.com, inspiration from the heart.
I don't want vanilla making, I want the chase out of crazy dare. I like the feeling of the chase, never knowing if you're coming or going.
Okay then guys, so we're down here at Pear Tree Farm at the moment, just on the border of Cheshire. It's a beautiful little place here. So they've just had a couple of baby lambs here born yesterday.
I had no warning, no chance to take stock of what would be just another morning. It started with a kiss but ended on my knees. My fears slowly turn into tears, reality beating me down. And I swear, as I squeezed the lock of your hair, I told myself that you'd always be there, in my heart but not my hands. That I would get through. I didn't think that I could win. Now I find the need to move on. And I can get the taste of love again. I didn't think that I could beat you. I didn't know it was a game. Now I find the strength to move on.
So I've been around and visited 5 local farm shops. They were fantastic, seeing all the local produce there. I really do like doing that, and I will be doing a little food review section later on, including making what I'm just calling a Cheshire burger, because I'm making sure everything in it is just local, even down to the lettuce. Everything's been produced locally. I'm here today at the moment at the Duke of Gloucester, just outside Crewe. I'm going to be trying a local dish that's been here for years. It's started by the original owner's wife, apparently. I don't normally go for pie, but I think I'm going to go for the cheese and onion pie. maybe with a few chips. Not kind of normally the sort of thing I go for, but that's why I like doing this sort of thing. This is a great place for groups as well, because they've got a nice big function room, which is what I'm sitting in. You can see that now. They can get up to 42 people inside. I think up to about 100 if they open up the little private outdoor bit as well, and it's a nice day. If you come in here as a group, they'll put on a buffet for you if you want, or they can give you like a 3, 3 and 3 option, so a choice of 3 from starter, main and dessert. That's quite standard with coach groups and things that are turning up at places like this. Pre-order would be good. That's how they do the 3, 3 and 3, or if it's a buffet, obviously you can have a selection of lots of different things. Depends on the type of event, how long you're going to be here, if you're doing this in between a couple of other attractions. I will be doing a separate video at some point incorporating some of the actual group attractions as well in the area, because there's plenty of that, as well as all this lovely food and drink that I'm trying for you. As you can see from the menu, they've got salads, an interesting looking crispy fried banana blossom and chips. They've also got Wexford chicken, steaks, curries, lasagnas, things like that. I am opting for the cheese and onion pie, the traditional one that's been here for a number of years. I'm going to go with chips with that. It comes with chips or a jacket. I think I'll go with the healthy one. What I do like is, on the fish and chips, you can get a northern upgrade. Brilliant. So you can add bread and butter with curry sauce. I am due to be doing a few Thailand projects again in October, but who knows, with everything going on, I'm really not sure whether I'll get there. Olivia's going to get on board with a cookie making project. Obviously the last one I think I did with Olivia was doing the eggs 5 different ways. She really enjoyed doing that. She's got her own channel now, the World of Olivia May. Lots of little bits about fidgets and squishies and all that sort of thing going on there. So if you want to check out my daughter's channel, you can have a look at that. Lots of kids like all that sort of thing. And she's going to start beating me with subscribers soon, which is a little bit annoying. On the tourism side of it, I'm doing a project down in Oxford soon, and that's going to be a group tour project again, putting an itinerary together. We're going to try and do 2 or 3 of those coming up now to help work with kind of tourist boards and to give them an inspiration. Some of our coach operator clients, that's what we kind of do. We put these tours together so as it gives places inspiration as to what they can put in their brochures, what they can put in their tour plans, you know. And the one in Oxford is hopefully going to include a little sneaky Harry Potter filming location. So we've been granted a little bit of permission to go and do something there, which not many other places get to do. So we're looking forward to doing that. No comments about the Barnet either. It's been locked down, isn't it? You know, so I don't know whether to let it grow or not.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay. Brilliant, smashing. Alright guys, well this is looking pretty amazing. That is that's nice and quick. This is looking a nice old wedge of cheese pie. I'm going to get straight in and try that, I think. Oh, it's a really nice sort of butter cross top. And seriously nice bit of cheese in the middle. Try it on its own and then mix it up with a little bit of other bits. Got some nice gravy there as well. That is a really, really good pie. Not sure what to do with the gravy really. Did you chuck it all over it? Put a bit on the end. It could have been served with peas, mushy peas or beans. The more northern way apparently is to have it with beans, but because I've already got the gravy, I thought I'd just go with peas. My peas are cooked well. You can overdo peas. You don't want overdone or underdone ropey. Oh, they're nice chips, they are, they're good. Oh yeah, really good quality potatoes, you can tell going on there. When you get a thick chip, it's got to be really good quality tatey inside. Otherwise you're just getting a mouthful of mush. Pie, cheese, gravy. I mean, it makes me feel like I need to go for a run for 2 hours again, but to me that's a sign of good quality food. There's a place in life for healthy things, and pub grub isn't it. They were telling me that 90% of the food here is all completely fresh, and to be fair, that's a high percentage with a lot of restaurants and places out and about. You only have to watch a Gordon Ramsay documentary to see how a lot of restaurants have survived for years without having any fresh food. So to have 90% fresh grub is a really good sign. That is just full of cheese, onion, and encrusted with pastry. It's proper nice and British. Really nice strong cheese in there. Strong cheese. Onion goes so well with cheese as well. You know, quite a thick pastry, really thick. A nice crust to it, but not an overpowering flavour from the pastry. And to be fair, with all that nice strong cheese and onion in there, that's just perfect blend. This is a sort of meal that I think is perfect for groups. I mean, by all means, if you're coming in on your own or as a couple, it's fantastic and tasty either way. But I think if you're going out on a nice big group, fish and chips you've got with your nice northern upgrade if you like that, and pie and chips, you know, but proper, you know, local recipe pie is well, this is fantastic. Friends sometimes say when they see these, you don't react like that when you eat with me. Well, stop taking me for a Big Mac at McDonald's then. Do you know what I mean? You get and you appreciate, you know, good grub if you go for it. If you don't, if it's pony, so will the reaction be, wouldn't it? That was probably the best mouthful yet. Cheese, chip, pie, pea, gravy, everything in one mouthful. I mean, the peas are healthy. So that was absolutely fantastic. Would I come back here again? 10 out of 10. Should you guys come here again? Absolutely 10 out of 10. And I would really recommend this was included as part of a group tour package. Any sort of tour itineraries. Get in contact with me if you want me to give you any ideas for any itineraries. More than happily do that. That's what we're out and about here doing. And I'm going to get back and have to try some more food and drink a little bit later.
Loneliness seems to be the only way forward for me. Loneliness is the key to the cleansing of my memory. Loneliness struck a deal with fate, deciding my destiny. Loneliness, no time to wait, might as well be on my own. I'm feeling positively pessimistic. Life is giving me a taste of all its mystic ups and downs. I'm growing negatively optimistic, dreaming dreams of dreaming and of dreaming where I can be found.
Okay, so here we are at our favourite time again. Food's gone down a little bit from lunch, which is good, because that was a beautiful little bit of pie and chips there. But now I'm going to try some of the little bits. I haven't got as much as normal, because what I've done is got some local bits from the farm shop ready to make the burger later on. As you can see, I've got some little local crisps here, carrot cakes and cheeses, Scotch egg, couple of drinks, and some chutneys from Mrs. Darlington's, which is quite a famous chutney maker around the area. All of these were from different farm shops. I visited 5 farm shops over the last couple of days. The one I actually visited last, one of the ones I visited today, was the CHEERBROOK farm shop. CHEERBROOK farm shop, and this is Tickover, Traction Tickover cider, and this is a cider that's in only 2 or 3 farm shops, I think, in the area. So they only supply to a couple of places, and that just really meets with my approval. That I like the idea of trying something like that. They even deliver these apparently just by tractor, just deliver them down to the farm shop. Only like 500 bottles or something initially. But Traction cider, Nantwich, Cheshire. So it's all there on the back. This is a 5.9%. Let's see. Traction Tickover cider. Oh yeah, yeah. Another bit of that. That's. That is nice. That. It's just. I think it's quite dry. Although it's, you know, although it is a little bit fizzy, it's not too fizzy. I don't like things that are too gassy. It's just pointless. So yeah. sort of not too fizzy, appley, cidery. Definitely meets my approval, that one. Nice. Oh. Also at the CHEERBROOK farm shop, they had this fantastic tomato and basil Scotch egg. The staff there said it was really, really nice. They're going to say that obviously, but I'm looking forward to trying that now. All the pork was made on site, the sausage meat and everything was done there. Right, I love it when you can tell some of the flavours and the ingredients that have gone in, because it stains the egg a little bit. You can see the egg white there just stained with some of those ingredients. It's smelling nice. You can actually really smell the tomato. Tomato, I don't think is normally, unless you use really good vine tomatoes and they're fresh straight out of the fridge, you can't normally smell tomato. I can't anyway. Let's go. Sausage meat first. Mmm. Oh wow. I've not had a combination of tomato and basil in sausage meat like that before. That's weird. This is really almost tastes sort of healthy. And tomato and basil is, but sausage meat and Scotch egg is, you know, normally a little bit naughty. But to be honest with you, not knocking supermarkets, even if this contains more saturated fat and salt and all this nonsense, I'd rather eat this sort of Scotch egg all day long over one of the 50p ones that you get out of a supermarket, and God knows what they do to that, and you know how processed they are. I'm going to get a little bit of this with the egg as well. I'm quite a fan of egg. Oh, massive bits of basil in with that one. Oh, it really did explode in my mouth. I can't get over how unique that flavour is. It just goes so nicely with this, such a nice blend of flavours. Oh, thumbs up there definitely for CHEERBROOK Farm with that. That is a really, really nice Scotch egg. So also at CHEERBROOK Farm, I picked up this spicy tomato and sticky onion chutney from the Mrs. Darlington's range. Thank you for choosing to buy from my range of preserves, chutneys and condiments. And a lovely little picture of Mrs. Darlington on the side. I'm going to put some of this in the burger. I'm going to use this as a nice little relish. I thought this might go well with the Cheshire burger because again everything's going to be Cheshire in a handful with that. So I thought I would also try it just on its own, just see what it's like. Oh, I like that little noise. Oh, got some nice Indian flavours in there. You can tell that. Probably a little bit of cinnamon, touch of cumin, and some tomato and onion. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is really, really nice. Just a little bit sweet. Don't like things like that to be too sweet. You can chuck too much sugar in a chutney and a preserve just for the sake of it. You should allow some of the natural sweetness from the onion to come through, really. Bramley apples, so you've got some natural sugars again from the apples. I think any sort of natural sugar coming through is fine. I mean, you even get these days, I mean, when I was a kid, you were told to eat your crust, eat bread, eat pasta, eat rice, eat loads of fruit. Nowadays, too much carbs in rice and pasta and bread and all that. A bit too much sugar in fruit and all that. Get on the whiskey then. Hull Farm was a lovely little shop. It had a nice little butchery there, a few pies, Scotch eggs, similar things to the other farm shop. Kind of a medium size. Had some nice selection of gifts and that in there as well. Picked up some chunky potato chips. I'm British, you know, I'm saying they're crisps. Mature cheese and onion from a company called Slabs, and they are based in Northwich, Cheshire. Oh. Right. Oh. Now that That's half a potato. I mean, look at the size of that thing. That's proper thick. That's like McCoy's. I used to love McCoy's. It's like one of them without it being ridged. Let's hear the crack. Oh, right, let's have a look. Slabs, cheese and onion, crisps. Oh. Oh, they're really unique crisps. They are thick. Thickest crisps I think I've ever tasted that aren't ridged. So much crunch. Hand cooked with olive oil. You can almost taste that. Again, olive oil is another thing that gets a bad rep. Don't get me wrong, crisps aren't the healthiest thing in the world anyway, but cooked in olive oil is better than I think how they're normally cooked with sunflower. If you watch one of my other videos, I did try Stilton cheese from a farm shop up in Norfolk. From here, it's down in Norfolk. But I was a bit wary about it. Sorry, ingredients. Milk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how cheese is made. But yeah, it's interesting that that's the only ingredient. So it's just milk in there, is it? Rather colourful milk. This Stilton cheese was from Cotterford Farm. I also bought a couple of the bits that are going in the burger from there, a couple of the vegetables, the onion, the lettuce, and some wholemeal bats that were made from a local bakery. I think they were made, I think the bakery was Chatwin's, and they also provided the cake that I'm going to try in a bit for a different farm shop. But this little block here was £1.70, Cuttleford Farm, Stilton cheese. Cuttleford Farm was a really nice one. It didn't have a massive amount of produce there, only a very small shop, just one sort of small kind of walk around area. But I really like that. I kind of like that sort of farm shop as well. Everything's got its own qualities, doesn't have to be a big massive one. Some of them look like they're set up as a tourist attraction. This one just looked like it was literally what it was there from day one to do, just a farm shop providing local food for people. I'm never going to get over that instant smell. It always fills me with a little bit of fear. Although I have tried it last time and it was really nice. Right, Cuttleford Farm, Stilton cheese. Here we go. Some little chewy bits in there, which, oh, but nice little bits of mould in the gnashes. That's stronger than the other one I tried. I think the other one was a little bit more delicate. Again, I think I'm getting converted. I'm getting converted day by day. I mean, I won't be banging the table in two for this one. Let's see. Cheese and a bit of chutney. See if this helps it a little bit. Cheese. Let's see if Mrs. Darlington can do me a favour. She's smiling on the side. So she's smiling down on me. Well, I doubt she's dead, to be fair. Sorry, Mrs. Darlington. Oh, that really helps out. Oh, Mrs. Darlington, you beauty. That has really helped. I mean, to be fair, people wouldn't often have cheese just on its own. You'd normally have a cracker or something that brings the flavours down, or you need things to intensify. That does not need any intensifying of flavours because it's already. Okay, this coloured Cheshire, like a red Leicester, coloured Cheshire. Let's see what this is like. Don't really want little bits of Stilton on it. Yeah, it's nice. If I'm honest, it's nice. It's got a nice texture. It seems slightly bland, but I think that's probably because I've still got the really overpowering flavours of the Stilton and the chutney in my mouth. And this one, to be fair, was intended as a good melting cheese to go with the burger. So I'm not going to judge it on that little taste then. It's coming through a little bit now my palate's got used to it being in there. It's got a nice creamy texture to it. But to be fair, cheeses like that don't normally have an abundance of flavour. It's more about the texture and, you know, what it goes with. You wouldn't just sit there normally chowing down on a block of cheese. I wouldn't anyway. Now I'm on to the couple of bits I got from another farm shop, Wheelock Farm. It might be Wheelock Hall, but it's got a nice little outdoor bit there, nice little things for the kids to see, a couple of animals, a couple of swans and that there. I really liked it there, had some really nice produce, and I therefore picked up a carrot cake which was made on site, and some Braeburn farm pressed apple juice from Orchards Farm. Orchards Farm is another one based in Cheshire. Where's that? Tattenhall. So only down the road from here. Let's see what this is like. Orchard Farm, Braeburn apple juice. Well, it's not too sweet. That really isn't too sweet. That's a little bit off. That's really nice. It takes you back a little bit because I love apple juice, but normally apple juice, if you get again one of the branded supermarket ones, they're quite sweet, and you think, well, these are all just natural sugars. That is probably the nicest apple juice I think I've had before. Okay, so I'm finishing up here with a bit of this carrot cake. They had a few different cakes there. I opted for the carrot cake because I don't have much cake, but I do like the carrot cake. That is really moist. I don't know if you can tell that there, but that is proper spongy. Yes, nice, okay. Now I'm going to try and go for the bit with the carrot on it. I did this once in the Isle of Wight with an ice cream, and it was slightly bigger carrot than that, and it turned out to be a big, like, sort of gummy bear style sweet, so I was chewing it for about a year. But I'm going to trust that this isn't like that and go straight in for the carrot with dignity. Oh, that is so soft. So soft, so moist. It's not too sweet and overpowering. Just really light, nice fluffy sponge. Oh, I mean, it's literally it's really moist, but it kind of falls apart. You can sort of tear it as opposed to it just like falling off in crumbles when you know it's gone too dry. And it's carrot cake, so it's healthy. Yes. Oh, I've really enjoyed that. Cheshire food, from what I've tasted so far, has been amazing. It's a lovely place, and some great little farm shops up here. I like going out and supporting farm shops. Obviously, it's not always cost effective to go and do a full shop at farm shops. You know, sadly, supermarkets can drive the prices down, market forces and all that. But get yourself out to as many local farm shops as you can. Most counties out there in England, across the world, you know, wherever you were watching this, there'll be local street markets and things like that going on. Shop there as much as you can.
I took the country lane in a vain attempt to remain sane.
Okay guys, so I'm really looking forward now to getting on and doing these burgers. Proper Cheshire burgers. That's my take on it. I'm calling it a Cheshire burger. Everything you can see there was produced in Cheshire. The wholemeal bun, the burgers are Dexter beef, and they were from probably the best farm shop in my opinion that I visited when I was here. Pear Tree Farm. It was a beautiful place. They had some baby lambs that were born there. That was really nice seeing nature there going on. And it was nice to see some of the skills that I built up from playing for the Fisherman Arms FC Still there to this day. I mean, I don't know why PSG aren't called in, I really don't. Brilliant. Okay, we're about 15 minutes in. I'm going to flip the burgers over. Don't really have to do this, but just in case it gives it a little bit of crispy bark underneath. Flip them over, another 2 or 3 minutes, and then whack the cheese on. Oh yes, they are looking good. Let's get a few little chilies on top. Doesn't have to look pretty, it's just how it's going to come out in the oven, that's all that's important. After that, another 3-4 minutes, let the cheese melt, done. So got lettuce at the bottom, nice crisp onion, that's all ready to go. Burgers are going to go on top, whack a little bit of that relish in as well. Right, this is bubbling away nicely now, I'm going to get these out and serve up. Literally, one of them's just fallen on the floor. This is the joys of real-time cooking and filming, all done live, just so you can see. I'm really looking forward to closing that one up and getting that going. Sadly, brilliant. This one is going to be the best burger I've ever had in my life. Right, here we go. The other one's still on the floor. Such a shame. I mean, this is a nice fair wedge. The lettuce is really crisp, the onion's going on in there. Let's go. It's going to be red hot as well. Mmm. Oh. Oh, that is amazing. That is a beautiful, beautiful burger. Oh, steam's still coming out. Oh, I've got a little bit of the kick of the chilies. I want a little bit more with the melted cheese now. Mm. 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 Oh man, I'm going to be eating the other one off the floor. I don't care, call me Bonio. I mean, no way I can waste that. It's such a nice cut of meat. Dexter beef, I hadn't heard of it. But this particular farm shop's quite famous for it. They've got big signs up outside and everything. That is one of the best burgers I've ever had. Mm. Well, I think I've been fuller on a day for about 2 years. I've eaten a lot of grub today. It was really, really good, tasty stuff. The Duke of Gloucester, get down there, beautiful restaurant, really, really nice, massive big bar area, even if you're not in a group, but if you're in a group, get down there as a group visit. The farm shops have been amazing. Cheshire has been really, really good to me, and hopefully I've been good to Cheshire by trying to get a few more people back there. and just get yourself down here if you can. Thank you very much again for watching. I really appreciate it. Appreciate your views and your comments and your subscribes. So please do give me a subscribe. It really helps me, helps my business, and helps me to keep doing what I do for you and for all the businesses that we help across the world. Food, travel, music, love, inspiration from the heart. Thank you. Good stuff. Thank you.
We're gonna bug the train. We're gonna bug everybody else.